Okay, first things first, we're going to go through all of the dimensions, okay? Now, a dimension is a measurable thing. It is an aspect of a thing. Um, its tangibility, I can't really talk about, but a dimension is a thing. It is a measurable thing. An aspect of that thing. Okay, that's what a dimension is. Now, the first dimension, it has no height, it has no depth, okay? It has no measurable length or measurable width, right? So an example of that is like a point, a period. The writing punctuation mark, a period. Now the second dimension is flat. Okay, it has no area, no volume, no depth, and no height. It only has length and width. Right, that's the second. Now the third has height and depth. An example is a cube. Okay, it has free range to move up, down, left, and right. Now let's go. I want to make a note of the first that I didn't make. I want to make that now, real quick. Now, real quick, back to the first dimension. Um, it can only go forward or back. Okay, that's forward or back. Now, to the third dimension. The third dimension has height and depth, like I said, and it has free range to be able to move forward, back, left, and right. An example is like a cube. Now, this third dimension is also known as the sleeping state, the sleeping period. Okay, it's a limited view of a bigger reality. Okay, in the third dimension, as just like a cube that has height and depth, is very tangible. It can be measured, and I'll get back to the point if it's that damn important. Fourth dimension, I'll sum it up: time. Time. Okay, this is also known as a wake-up state because in time you wake up. In time, everything happens. Right. Now the next one is the fifth. Okay, the fifth dimension. It is a micro dimension. Okay, now this dimension, just like all of the rest of them, they're accepted in math and in science. It's a seamless tie between gravity and electromagnetism. Okay, this is where the feels reside. The emotional plane takes a physical form in this dimension. This is the third dimension. This is also known as the wake-up state, the wake-up period, the period where the moving happens, right? The next is the sixth dimension. Now this is a multiverse. Now someone in this dimension has the ability, or something in this dimension has the ability to see past, present, and future. All right, but it'll have the same beginning like ours does, like a Big Bang. Like, just for an example. 1 second. All right, now the next one, number 7. Number 7 is the seventh dimension has an infinite number of universes. Okay, now here there can be a different start. So like the way our universe started with the Big Bang, like I used in the last dimension, the same example. This one has multi-universes, so it'll have multiple beginning stories. The next one, 8, the eighth universe. I'm gonna just let you know this right here. Nothing is tangible. And the ninth. All right. In the ninth dimension, right? Multiple life forms are able to walk amongst each other and not feel each other, and aren't like not feel each other in the manner where they're able to be threatened by each other, right? But in this dimension, you can see through the veil, right? And you will have no physical form. Okay, now this concept should not be hard to understand. The non-physical form concept isn't hard to understand because we do understand that if we zoom in close, we're nothing but atoms moving really fast and really close together. That was 9, so 10. 10 is, excuse me, um, somebody or something in this dimension would have infinite power, and they'd be able to control space and time. Okay? There would be multiple universes and infinite possibilities. All right? The last one we're going to discuss is the 11th one, and this is where the imaginable and the unimaginable can happen. Take notes. It's going to be very, very important. Not on no ego shit, because that's not what it's about. This shit is worth millions. I'm giving it to you because I love you, and this is what I'm supposed to do. It's what we're supposed to do.